Good Shabbos, everyone. Welcome to Temple Shir Shalom services from the comfort of your own home, your boat, wherever you might be during these moments. If you're watching on YouTube or on Facebook actually as well, on our YouTube page, Temple Shir Shalom, you're able to find the resources page, which has our prayer book. So you're able to download that and follow along if you would like. But as we always do, if we were at services at Temple, or even as we've started with our tradition here online, take a moment to introduce yourselves to the people around you. On the chat, on Facebook, or on YouTube, say hello, wish each other Shabbat Shalom. Let us know that you're here. And with that, for those of you that are wearing a talis, please feel free in joining with me as we say, Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, Asher kichanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu litatef b'tzitzit. Blessed are you, Adonai, our God, ruler of the universe, who hallows us with commandments and commands us to wear the garments of our responsibilities.
Elohai, Elohai, neshama, shenatata bi tehorai. אתה בראת, אתה יצרת, אתה נפחת בי, אתה משמרה, נשמרה בקרבי. אלוהי, אלוהי, נשמה, שנתת בי טהורי. אלוהי, אלוהי, נשמה, שנתת בי טהורי.
And on page 56 of our prayer books, these are the obligations in life which have no bounds. They are the responsibilities in which we must participate if we are to enjoy the fruits of this world and any world to come. Performing acts of love and kindness, engaging in deeds of compassion, arriving early for study, welcoming guests, visiting the sick, celebrating with the wedding couple, honoring our parents, consoling the bereaved, being devoted to prayer, achieving peace where there is strife. The study of Torah is equal to them all because it leads to them all. We continue with our call to worship with the words of the Baruch Hu as we rise together on page 65 of our prayer books.
Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach, Baruch Adonai HaMevorach Leolam Vaed.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, Yotzer or uvarei choshech, Oseh shalom uvarei et hakol. Hameir la'aretz v'ladarim aleha barachamim, uv tuvo mechadesh b'chol yom tamid ma'aseh v'reishit. Praise be the eternal our God, ruler of the world, who makes light to shine and darkness to descend upon us. God has taught us the meaning of peace and shapes all things that we touch. With compassion, God gives the earth light and renews the work of creation day by day. Ma rabu ma'asecha Adonai, kulam b'chochma asita, mal'a ha'aretz kinyanecha. Titbarach Adonai Eloheinu, al shevach ma'aseh yadecha, v'al me'orei or she'asita yifa'arucha selah. Bar or chadash al Tzion ta'ir, v'nizkei chulanu mehera le'oro. Baruch atah Adonai yotzer ha'me'orot. How great are your works, O God! In wisdom you make them all. The earth is filled with your creation. For the glow of the stars and the work of your hands,
let all of your creations give you praise.
shine a new light upon Zion that we may swiftly merit its radiance. Blessed be the eternal maker of the morning light. Great is your love for us and abiding your compassion. Our ancestors trusted in you and you taught them how to value life. Be gracious now to us and with kindness, guide us with your understanding so that we might both learn and teach the laws of truth. Baruch atah Adonai, habocher ba'amo Yisrael be'ahava. Blessed is our God who in love has chosen Israel to be a people. As we join together in singing the words of the watchword of our faith.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad, Baruch Shem, Kevod Malchuto, Leolam Vaed.
Please be seated.
ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך, והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך, ושיננתם לבניך, ודיברת בם, בשבתך בביתך, ובלכתך בדרך, ובשוכבך, ובקומך, וקשרתם להיות על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך, למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי, והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים, להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם. Amen.
You shall love the eternal your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your might. Set these words which I command you this day upon your heart. Teach them faithfully to your children. Speak of them in your home and on your way, when you lie down and when you rise up. Bind them as a sign upon your hand, and they shall be a symbol before your eyes. Write them on the doorposts of your house and on your gates. Be mindful of all my mitzvot and do them. So shall you consecrate yourselves to your God. I, the eternal, am your God, who led you out of Egypt to be your God. I, the eternal, am your God. These enduring words have been a lamp unto our feet and the light unto our path. Faith and choice bring understanding to the soul and sensitivity to the heart. In all times and places, our God has been a part of our lives. Our faith has been our rock and our help. We watched God's wonders when we went free from Egypt. When slavery's chains were broken, we witnessed it. May those who have the faith to believe also have the wisdom to be kind. O God, in whom we have all hope, we glorify your name now as our people have praised you throughout history.
מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נדר בקודש, נורא תהילות, אוסף אלה. מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נדר בקודש, נורא תהילות, אוסף אלה. צור ישראל, קומה בעזרת ישראל, עובדי חלומך יהודה וישראל, גואלנו אדוני צבאות שמו, קדוש ישראל. מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נדר בקודש, נורא תהילות, אוסף אלה.
In preparation for the Amidah, we rise together. If that's your custom, or stay seated at your home, in comfort of your home, whatever your tradition is. But we take a moment for our own private meditations, either following the words of our hearts or those on the pages before us on page 70 of our prayer books. Please pray silently.
לרצון עם רפי והגיון ליבי לפניך, אדוני צורי וגואלי, אדוני צורי וגואלי. אדוני שפתי תפתח ופי אגיד תהילתך. Eternal God, open up my lips that my mouth may declare your glory. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu ve'Elohei avoteinu ve'imotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, ve'Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Leah, ve'Elohei Rachel. האל הגדול, הגיבור והנורא, אל עליון, גומל חסדים טובים, וקונה הכל, וזוכר חסדי אבות ואימהות, ומביא גאולה לפני בניהם, למען שמו באהבה. מלך עוזר ומושיע ומגן. ברוך אתה אדוני, מגן אברהם בעזרת שרה. אתה גיבור לעולם אדוני, מחיי הכל אתה רב להושיע. מוריד הטל, מחכה חיים בחסד, מחיי הכל ברחמים רבים, סומך נופלים ורופא חולים, ומתיר אסורים, ומקיים אמונתו לשני עפר. מי כמוך בעל גבורות, ומי דומה לך, מלך ממית ומחיה, ומצמיח ישוע, ונאמן אתה להחיות הכל. ברוך אתה אדוני מחיי הכל.
We sanctify your name on earth, even as your holiness is proclaimed in the heavens above and throughout time and space. In the words of the prophet Isaiah, we say, Holy, holy, holy is the Lord of hosts. The fullness of the whole earth is God's glory.
Kadosh, 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 Adonai Tzevaot, Melech ol haaretz, Kevodo. Baruch Kavod Adonai, Mimakomo. Yimloch Adonai leolam, Elohai Zion, Ledor vador, Hallelujah.
To all generations, we will make known your greatness, and to all eternity proclaim your holiness. Your praise, O God, shall never depart from our lips. Blessed is Adonai, the holy God. Please be seated. Our God and God of our ancestors, accept our rest as a sacrifice of time and space. Let us share in your world by celebrating creation day by day. Purify our hearts so that we might be honest and upright, forgiving and compassionate. Blessed are you, O God of truth, who helps us to make the Sabbath a part of our life and our heritage of joy. Look with favor, O God, upon your people Israel and receive our prayers with love. May it be your will to accept our worship and our deeds. Blessed are you who alone we serve in reverence. Modim anachnu lach, eternal source of good, we thank you for the numberless gifts and blessings that fill our days, for life itself and its endless variety, for all that sustains body and mind, for love and friendship, for the delights of the senses, and for the excellence of your Torah, which deepens our life and enriches our days. Help us, O God, to work for a just and compassionate society, where all may share your gifts in the joy of freedom. For all of this, your name shall be blessed and praised forever.
Yismechu v'malechutecha, shomrei, shomrei, shomrei Shabbat, v'korei oneg Shabbat. Yismechu v'malechutecha, shomrei, shomrei, shomrei Shabbat, v'korei oneg Shabbat. מקדשי שבי שבת, כולם יסבהו וידנגו טובך שבת. ישמחו במלכותך, שומרי, שומרי, שומרי שבת, וקורא עונג שבת. ישמחו במלכותך, שומרי, שומרי, שומרי שבת, וקורא עונג שבת. זכר למעשה בראשית שבת, זכר למעשה בראשית שבת. ישמחו במלכותך, שומרי, שומרי, שומרי שבת, וקורא עונג שבת. ישמחו במלכותך, שומרי, שומרי, שומרי שבת. וקורא עונג שבת.
We continue on page 77 with our prayers for peace. Grant us peace, your most precious gift, O eternal source of peace, and give us the will to proclaim its message to all the peoples of the earth. Bless our country that it may always be a stronghold of peace and its advocate among the nations. May contentment reign within its borders, health and happiness within its homes. Strengthen the bonds of friendship among the inhabitants of all lands, and may the love of your name hallow every home and every heart. Blessed is the eternal God, the source of peace.
Sim, 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 shalom, sim, 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 shalom, sim, 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 shalom, tova, uvaracha, o sim, sim, shalom, sim, 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 shalom, sim, 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 shalom, tova, uvaracha. Ya la 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 ya la la. Ya la 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 ya la la. Ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 la. Oh sim 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 shalom sim 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 shalom sim 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 shalom tova uvaracha.
We continue with the service for reading of our Torah and Torah portion this week on page 79 of our prayer books. It shall come to pass in the fullness of time that the mountain of the Eternal's house shall be established as the highest mountain and raised above the hills, and all nations shall flow to it. And many peoples shall come and say, Come, let us go up to the mountain of the Eternal, to the house of the God of Jacob. Then we may be taught the ways of our God and walk in the path of the Almighty.
אין כמוך ואלוהים אדוני ואין כמעשיך מלכותך מלכות כל עולמים וממשלתך בכל דור ודור. אדוני מלך אדוני מלך אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד. אדוני עוז למו ייתן אדוני יברך את עמו בשלום. שמע ישראל אדוני אלוהינו אדוני אחד אחד אלוהינו גדול אדוננו קדוש שמו. כי מציון תצא תורה ודבר אדוני מירושלים. כי מציון תצא תורה ודבר אדוני מירושלים. ברוך שנתן תורה לעמו תורה לעמו ישראל. ברוך שנתן תורה לעמו ישראל בקדושתו על שלושה דברים על שלושה דברים, על שלושה דברים, העולם עומד.
This morning's Torah portion comes to us from the book of Numbers. We're going to be reading the second portion in it, known as Naso. And Cantor, for those that would like to follow along, we'll be reading from chapter 6, verses 21 through 27. Before we do that, we join together as Cantor leads us in the blessing before the reading of the Torah.
Baruchu et Adonai hamvorach. Baruch Adonai hamvorach le'olam va'ed. Baruch Adonai hamvorach le'olam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech ha'olam, asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim, v'natan lanu et torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten ha'torah. Amen. Can't hear. Vayedaber Adonai el Moshe lemor, daber el Aharon v'el banav lemor, kol tevarechu et bnei Yisrael, amor lahem.
The Lord spoke to Moses, "Speak to Aaron and his sons, and say, thus shall you bless the people of Israel. Say to them,
Yivarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha.
may the Lord bless you and protect you.
Ya'er Adonai panav elecha v'yichuneka.
Deal kindly and graciously with you.
Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom.
May the Lord bestow favor upon you and grant you peace.
V'samu et shemi al bnei Yisrael, va'ani havarechem.
And then they shall link my name with the people of Israel, and I will bless them.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher natan lanu torat emet, v'chayei olam nata b'tochenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. Amen.
Amen.
Though we only read a few of the portion, today's Torah portion is actually the longest of the 54 parshiot, the 54 Torah portions we find in the Torah. This week having 176 verses. And because of its length, there's actually a lot of topics which are presented in it. It begins by continuing the actions of last week's portion with a census of two of the clans of the Levites, the Gershonites and the Merarites. And then we're reminded of a practice that we're living right now, that we are to distance ourselves physically from those who are ill. In biblical times, they would be moved outside the camp with priests who would still have the responsibility of tending to their needs. Then there's a strange ritual, a test, to verify if a woman had committed adultery. And we have a description of the vows of the Nazarites and the vows that they would take. Then we have the words which Cantor chanted, the words of the priestly benediction, words which are used to bless the people. And these words have been significant in our history, and they continue to be in many of our lives. They're words that we traditionally hear parents say to their children on Friday night, sitting around a Shabbat dinner table. They're words that we use at life cycle events, at bar mitzvahs and weddings. They're words that we use to conclude our days of awe in the fall. The final blessing is the gates close with the Ne'ilah service on Yom Kippur. In some synagogues in Jerusalem, they are part of the daily service. At others, only on Shabbat. I remember being in my softas in my grandmother's synagogue and how they were shared. Just prior to the part of the morning service where they were to be recited, a group of men went off to a side room of the sanctuary. I didn't know it at the time, but they were washing their hands and removing their shoes. Then they made their way onto the bima with their heads covered by a large talit. When they came, they stretched out their hands, still underneath the tallis, and with their fingers, they made a shin, an abbreviation for Shaddai, El Shaddai, one of the names that we have for God. And then they recited those words which Cantor read, asking God to bless the congregation that was present that day. What does it really mean to be blessed? For thousands of years, our people have tried to understand these words and have interpreted them in many ways. Some rabbis believe that being blessed meant that God provided us with the many blessings that are outlined in the Torah. For others, like Rashi, it meant material wealth. And still for others, it meant God blessed us according to our needs. A student with intelligence, a football player with strength, etc. But there was one additional interpretation that I found particularly meaningful. When we ask God to bless someone, we're asking God to give that person the ability to recognize the good that is in their life. We're asking that God help them see beyond any hardships and see the positive. We're asking that God give them the ability to see the beauty that's in our world and the beauty in the people around them. And so as we think of these words this week, may that be the blessing that we all ask for. May God grant all of us the ability to recognize the many blessings that are a part of our lives. Amen. And amen. We continue with our prayers of Mishaberach L'Cholim, our prayers for healing for those who are sick. As we say, Mishaberach Avotenu Abraham Yitzchak Yaakov, Ve'imotenu Sar Rivka Leah v'Rachel, Hu yivarech et Acholim. God who blessed our ancestors, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Sarah, Rebecca, Leah, and Rachel. Send your blessings to our loved ones who are stricken with illness or anxiety, to friends and family of our community, to Alyssa Ayudo, Eugene Blakeman, Joel Bussell, Pat Carey, Karen Kasman, Patty Seresny, Bill Kustak, Lisa Dorff, Miriam Farber, Gary Fishman, Paul Fulton, Adele gave a band, Joe Gilbert, Howard Goldberg, Paul Goldberg, Batya Batbeshia Panina, Charles Gross, Andrew Halo, Crystal Halo, Hank Heiser, Jerry Hoffman, Harriet Hoffman, Vera Hopkins Gordon, Rebecca Horn, Sarah Jacobson, Michael Kahn, Serafina Coffrin, Rick Kornspan, Yvonne Krasny, Marta Lazar, Henry Leopold, Nancy Levine, Nina Livieva, Zoe Marcus, Beth Margolin, Florence Mars, Joyce Meza, Ellie Meisler, Scott Miles, Ian Nordan, Lori Nosenchuk, Rabbi Robert Nosenchuk, Eric Perez, Leslie Pillings, Miriam Leah Batdanelva Esther, Sarah Pomerantz, Jean Richmond, Alan Rosen, the St. Amand family, Ernest Schoen, Amy Selmanoff, Sonia Sklar, Suzanne Zalesnik Smith, Fran Sunny, Evelyn Soroka, Toby Stein, Stephen Stillwater, Chaim Shmuel Ben Noach, Kochav Ben Noach, Sherry Weiner, Loretta Ziegelman, all those battling the coronavirus both at home and in the hospital, and the 20,095 American troops who have been injured in Iraq and Afghanistan to date, as well as all the names in our hearts. May God grant the a complete healing of mind, body, and of spirit.
May the source of strength who blessed the ones before us help us find the courage sing and let us say Amen. Misheberos imotenu mekor habracha liavotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say Amen.
As we think of those who are in need of healing, we also think of those helping others heal. As we add these special words during this time for our prayer for the healers. Eloheinu v'Eloheinu v'Elohei avotenu v'imotenu. Our God and God of our ancestors. Bless all those who put themselves at risk to care for the sick. Physicians and nurses and orderlies, technicians and home health aides, EMTs and pharmacists, hospital social workers, respiratory therapists, and mental health professionals. And bless those who continue to go above and beyond, those working daily in our grocery stores, medical supplies to our home, those delivering necessities to our families, cooking meals for so many, everyone who puts the needs of others above their own, navigating the unfolding dangers of the world each day, tending to those who they have sworn to help. Bless them in their coming home and bless them in their going out. Ease their fear, sustain them. Source of all breath, healer of all beings, protect them and restore their hope. Strengthen them that they may bring strength. Keep them health that they may bring health. Help them know again a time when they can create breath without fear. Bless the sacred work of their hands. And may this plague pass from among us speedily and in our days. As together we say, Amen. We continue with our concluding prayers with the words of the Aleinu, which can be found on page 91 of our prayer books.
Aleinu לשבח לדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמענו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל המונם, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא. ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ. ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו אחד.
The Kaddish may be understood as a praise for the gift of life, love, and thought. It is a reminder of all that came before us. It is a testament to the psalmists and sages, the poets and prophets of our people who made our life and our faith possible. It is a celebration of our past, our present, and our future. Though it never mentions death, it is a reminder of all the friendships that we have cherished, and the memories that we have shared. Even in the most painful times, the Kaddish is our statement of faith. And so on this Shabbat, we think of those friends and family who have been taken from us in these most recent days, whose Shiva, Shloshim, and Shana we mark. George Floyd, Stephen Shearer, Alfred Heller, Murray Hoseman, George Cooper, Janet Stein, Sidney Rose, Benjamin Perlman, Arnold Sokol, Rabbi Sissi Karan, Stephen Newman, Robert Cutler, Sherwin Newman, Sybil Fenkel, Laura Roth, Stephen Averbuck, and the 2,420 Americans in our armed forces lost in Afghanistan and the surrounding areas to date. And to their names, we add those whose yard sites mark those whose anniversary of passing we lovingly commemorate. Sarah Bramsky, Janice Aird, Joel Alexander, Burton Ansel, Max Asiran, Sonia Balbus, Vicki Baldwin, Helen Barkin, Rose Barron, Elsie Beck, Ann Berman, Marvin Breger, Sabina Brodskaya, Herbert Carson, Joyce Chatz, Rose DeBrusen, Celia Dorff, Robert Martin Dworman, Murray Eber, Seymour Elman, Robert Bob Feldman, Edith Firschman, Marguerite Fleischman, Andrew Fulton, Nettie Freilich, Norman Freilich, Pearl Gorman, Shirley Haas, Lawrence Horn, Seema Ilyasova, Philip Jacobs, Lucille Jacobson, Thomas Jones, Thelma Ruth Kopel, Dennis Kovan, Marilyn Cranen, Rhoda Kramer, Jack Laser, Henry Lenhoff, Maurice Levin, Edith Linden, Elaine Lipsitz, Faye Rose Needleson, Edward Nordan, Matthias Nugent, Rose Pulaski, Edith Popper, Ellen Resnick, Beverly Rosen, Michael Rosen, Bobby Gail Rosenblum, Evelyn Rosenthal, June Rubin, Randy Rubin, John Doyle Ryan, Maurice Schreiber, Pearl Shapiro, Dorothy Sherman, Donald Steele, Rose Silverton, Nathan Sossin, Dr. Carl Stillwater, Sarah Stone, Ida Storbinsky, Barry Tildes, Michael Vayner, Leslie Weiss, Walter Winarski, Jeffrey Humphrey Wolf, Louis Zaks, along with all those in our hearts, those who have no one to say Kaddish for them. Do we join together thanking God for the gift of life as we join in the immortal words of the morning's Kaddish is found on page 96. Yit Gadal, V'yit Kadash, Shemei Rabbah, Be'alma Divrach Hurite, V'amlich Malchute, V'chayachon, Uv'yomachon, Uv'chayei Dechol Beit Yisrael, Ba'agala Uvizman Kariv, V'imru, Amen. Yehei Shmei Rabbah Mevarach, Le'alam Omei Almaya, Yitvarach, V'yishtabach, V'yitpa'ar, V'yitramam, V'yitnaseh, V'yitadar, V'yitaleh, V'yitalal, Shmei D'Kudusha, B'richu, Le'ela Min Kol Birchata V'shirata, Tushbachata V'nechmata, Da'amiran Be'alma V'imru, Amen. Yehei Shlama Rabbah Min Shemaya, V'chaim Aleinu Ve'al Kol Yisrael, V'imru, Amen. Oseh Shalom B'mromav, V'yaseh Shalom, Aleinu Ve'al Kol Yisrael, V'imru, Amen. May the source of peace send peace to all who mourn, comfort to all the bereaved among us here and everywhere, as together we say, Amen.
Oseh Shalom B'mromav, V'yaseh Shalom Aleinu Ve'al Kol Yisrael Ve'al Kol Yoshvei Tevei Ve'imru la 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 shalom, yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh shalom, yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael.
Good Shabbos, Cantor. Good Shabbos, everyone on screen. Good Shabbos to Brian behind the scenes, and thank you for all of your help running things.
Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom, everybody.
A few announcements as we get ready for Tish. First, we'll have a moment of Tish for anybody that would like to post a question on the YouTube channel. I know that we're following that, and so if you have a question, feel free to post it there. While we do that, a few announcements to be able to share of different services and events, different programs that you might want to be a part of. First, tonight at 7:30, for anybody that's interested in ending Shabbat and beginning our new week with Cantor, that will happen at 7:30 tonight on Facebook Live, on Cantor's page, on the Temple page, on our YouTube page. You'll be able to follow us there as well. Tomorrow morning, we have Sunday Morning Minyan. If you'd like to be a part of that, let us know. Send us an email to either me or Brian, and we will make sure that we send you the link so that you can be a part of that one as well. That one is via Zoom. Monday morning, we have our Monday Morning Musings with Rabbi Mike. It can be on Facebook Live at 9 a.m. on Rabbi Mike's page. And then on Tuesday, we conclude our first round of Live from the Holy Land with our tour guide in Israel live tour that we're going to be having, learning about the land of milk and honey. We actually will be having a farmer that grows tomatoes in Israel, sharing a little bit with us along with Benny, and we'll be also sharing a recipe for shakshuka, which is a delicious dish made primarily with tomatoes and peppers and an egg. So it should be a fun class to be a part of. There's no charge for Temple members. Let us know if you'd like to be a part of it. We can send you the link. And that's had great success. And so we're going to be actually continuing that Live from the Holy Land series with another 5 classes starting the following Tuesday. We're starting off in Hebron, where most of our patriarchs and matriarchs were buried at the cave of Machpelah. And then we'll be making our way back to Jerusalem to see the Jewish quarter, to Tzipori, an ancient city with connections to the Talmud, and some beautiful mosaics that we'll be able to see and learn about. And then to the mystical city of Tzfat, and then to finally for that tour, over the 5 weeks, we'll be going back to Tel Aviv to see some of the graffiti that's actually been put up and learning about modern challenges, society, contemporary things that are going on in Israel. So it should be another fun round of different things. And of course, we also have our second trivia night coming up on June 10th. And anybody can be a part of that. Just call the office. They can give you some details, but it's June 10th at 8 p.m. You can make your own table. And we actually have the ability through Zoom to be able to break you into small discussion groups and breakout rooms so that you can hang out with some friends, talk to them while you're playing trivia and answering questions together as well. So it should be another fun evening to be a part of. Seems like there's still no questions for Tish. And so instead of sharing more exciting things that are going on, we'll let you get ready for this beautiful day that's out there and able to enjoy that. And so first we raise our cups and we join with Cantor and singing our Kiddush, thanking God for the beauty of the Sabbath.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen. Amen. L'chaim. Shabbat shalom, everyone.
Adonai, may God bless you with strength. Barech et hamo v'shalom. May God bless all of us here and everywhere with peace. Good Shabbos.
Good Shabbos. Adonai oz le'amo yiten, Adonai yivarech et amo v'shalom.